This is the Carthaginian, folks. It's a 120-foot long ship. Now, as we're cruising by here, does anybody want to try to guess how long it's been down here? Anybody?
200 years.
It's been down here a little over 2 years now. Okay. Yeah. Give you guys a little history of the Carthaginian. It was built in 1920 in Germany. Sailed around the Baltic Sea as a cargo ship. They did that for about 50 years or so. In the early 1970s, it was purchased by the Lahaina Restoration Foundation.
I was going to say,
they painted it up and rigged it to make it look like a whaling ship. And it sat right there in Lahaina Harbor as a floating museum. People could walk on board, check out the tools of the whalers, authentic pictures and stuff like that. But what happened was they didn't take very good care of it, and they let it rust out.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
The Coast Guard condemned it, so it's no longer safe for people to be walking on board. So the state of Hawaii was going to sink it way far offshore. We said, no, wait a minute, we want it. So they sold it to Atlantis Submarines for $1.04. Don't forget the tax. Okay. We thought it was a really good deal. We're like, all right, man, that's cool. But you know, there's a lot of hidden fees involved. It ended up costing us about $250,000 to sink it out here. All the hidden fees and permits and things. We got to deal with the Environmental Protection Agency, the County of Maui, the State of Hawaii, and especially the cave people. You guys know the cave people, C-A-V-E? Those are the citizens against virtually everything. Every town's got them. Like, hey man, you know, out come the signs, you can't do that, it's littering. But it's really a good thing, which brings me to the question, why do you think that we sank it down here in the first place, besides making it cool for the tour? For the coral, right? Artificial reef. Yeah, so you guys notice wherever there's a lot of coral, there's a lot of fish hanging around. That's going to provide food and shelter for them. And that's the same thing with a ship. They can hide from the predator fish, and there's crabs, you know, they can eat in there, and there's algae and stuff. There's already coral growing on it. Matter of fact, those little white bumps and stuff you guys are going to be seeing on there, that's all cauliflower coral starting to grow on there. You know, coral doesn't grow very fast, but it's only like a 16th to an 1/8 of an inch at the most a year. Okay, so it takes a long time to grow on there. But the longer that it's down here, the better it's going to be for the environment. It's pretty cool. Of course, you know, we had to clean it up really well. Get all the parasites off of it, you know, that grow on the side of the hull in the dirty harbor water, right? We don't want to transfer those parasites out here to the reef systems. You clean that up, took all the ropes and lines off of it. There's a whole lot of rigging involved. And, you don't want any mammals, you get caught up in that stuff. It's all good. Now the Carthaginian sits in about 95 feet of water all the way down there at the bottom for a couple of reasons. One reason is because the Coast Guard will only let us take you guys down to 150 feet max. Although the submarine's hold is tested for 800 feet.
Sweet, let's go for it.
Another reason is, so scuba divers can dive the shipwreck. It's kind of unique for scuba diving, right? Sometimes actually you see divers down here. You know, they're taking pictures of us, we're taking pictures of them. It's pretty cool. You know, always giving us funny gestures into our windows and things. Yeah. So I thought, you know, maybe payback should happen one day. That maybe on my very, very last day at work, like I'm never going to work here again, and I know that, I'm going to have all the passengers on the submarine put their butts on the windows so they can take a picture. So if I asked you guys to do that, who would participate for me there? Raise your hand. All right, man, you guys are troopers. I just want to get a little love. But, yeah, I'm not ready yet, though. Now, there's no divers down here. Now, also, the Carthaginian also sits 45 feet from the surface. Now, we had to actually cut half the mast off to make sure that there's no large ship would run into it. That was a Coast Guard requirement. Also for the Army Corps of Engineers.
What if you do that in like the Niagara River or walking out? It sounds good. Hey, I want to stick a boat out here.
No.
It's good for the fish.
It's shallower there, though. I don't think.
I cut the mast off, it'll be fine.
You're such a weirdo. Why would you want to?
It's good for the fish. You go diving in it and stuff, it'd be awesome.
Oh, okay.
You guys need
like
SpongeBob out
crabs
there.
and lobsters and stuff.
Yeah.
Looks like he needs a shave though, doesn't he? I just want to clean up around his head, just leave a goatee like mine. You guys ready to go down to our deep spot now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we land this thing down there in the sand. You guys are going to feel it hit the bottom and everything. But don't worry, it's not going to hurt the submarine. You got skids on the bottom like a helicopter. folks, now all the way down here, looks like it's 130 feet, going back and forth. Now we got a little tradition now while we're down here at this depth, and that is to lean over to your loved ones and give them a big kiss. You know why? This could be the deepest kiss they will ever get. Yeah, come on, a little participation. I know the honeymooners can do it. Maybe the married couple who's been married a while can use some romantic music. I got the perfect song for you.
Oh no.
You guys recognize this song, right?
Titanic.
Yeah, while you guys are down here and you're listening to this song, just give you just a little bit of a sinking feeling. Just a little
This ship can't sink. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
You guys look outside your viewports, maybe you can even see Leonardo DiCaprio floating on by out there. All white and pasty looking. They're pretty cold, huh? Yeah, my bad.
Too soon.
Remember, if anything ever happens, folks, when you're down here, never let go.
Oh wait, someone's here to rescue me. Bye-bye.
Now, folks, you know what she's singing about here, believe it or not? She's singing about hot dogs, like ballpark drinks. Weren't privy to you, right? She says hot dogs, I'm going to turn it up. Says, listen up, here it comes.
She is singing
The
about
hot dogs go on, right? You guys heard it? Every time you guys hear that song now, what are you going to be thinking about?
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs, right?
Why in God's name would I be listening to that song?
Yeah. What you mentioned.
And guys, we're down here around the Alameda algae. Look for the different types of rays that we have here in Hawaii. We have the spotted eagle rays, brown Hawaiian stingrays, manta rays. We also have like Rachel rays, sugar rays, and even Ray Charles. I've actually seen Ray Charles once. Every dime is different. The one that we usually see out here is a spotted eagle ray. It's like he's flying through the water and he's got spots on his back. Pretty cool. Also, the best eating fish in Hawaii, guys, lives down around the Alameda algae in the sand. It's called the peacock razorfish. He buries himself in the sand and waits for the crabs to come walking by, and he's an ambush predator. He comes flying up out of the sand and attacks the crabs. Picks up vibrations in the water. And he pretty much tastes like crab meat. It's called the poor man's lobster.
Crab cakes.
Your favorite.
My
Very nimble. His average size is about 11 inches long. It's right in the pan, right? They deep fry him, you keep the scales on there, the skin. Really thin scales and skin, so when you deep fry them, the skin and scales comes out like breading, like bread crab meat. I've only seen it for sale one time in a fish market. He was $15 a pound. I happen to be a very good and inventive fisherman. My wife really likes me to bring those home. You know, I have a little Japanese wife, right? I bring home fishing, what have you. Here's a good example of the eyeline surgeonfish down there now on port side. Now the one that has a bright purple tail is a male. Most of the really colorful ones look almost the same. Usually the male, each out. There's orange on the top and silvery blue on the bottom. That's a bicolored anthias or basset. You guys usually only see those fish at over 100 feet usually. You don't see them when you're snorkeling or anything like that. It's pretty cool. Just been brought to my attention, trying to run out of time here for the dive. We're going to have you guys listen to the communications between the surface officer on the surface and your pilot here, Ezra, and I'll be back with you in just a moment.
Fishes.
It's all yours, Ezra.
What?
Little fishes.
Yep.